welcome to Jade Kind Gaming. My name is Adam, here with the 10th session of the Planetary Fragments Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition campaign. We have Austin as Yarok, we have Ryan as Rin, we have Bob as Yen, we have Nick as Tana. Getting there. Last time,
Still Yin.
y'all played a little more with the Proton Pack, traveled to Giant's Bay, and along the road to Sequoia City, you battled a lightning T-Rex,
As you do.
presumably noticing that it did quite a bit of damage when it hit and was very dangerous. You met up with another group of 5 hired hands who have set up basically 30-foot wide barricade along the road, a couple miles just out of the city, that is sort of mobile along the highway, and made plans to attack from a few angles, while Tana went in stealthily to try and close the portal.
Tana and you.
Yeah, I went with.
Well, that was the plan, but yeah. But officially, you weren't the stealthy one to close the portal because you don't have the portal in.
Oh no, I just went in stealthy.
You're just transport.
How dare you?
Oh, I dare.
How
I went there.
How dare you?
Can we give a name to the lightning T-Rexes? Can we call them something?
No, Ryan. Just say no. He wants something dumb.
Pikachu's?
I mean,
I was gonna say Tyrannosaurus Zeus.
See?
officially, you can start referring to them as whatever you want.
Remember, these are new, beasts. You can just nickname them and just keep saying it to people, see if it catches on.
Yeah, like bulls.
Octacons.
Like bulls.
Bulls, yeah.
Octacons.
The official name in that one universe.
Yes.
T-Zeus.
So, y'all are currently a couple miles outside of the city, behind a large barricade,
Yeah.
with plans to head off.
Yeah, I just gave Yin a pill to help him stay dexy. Now, what you want to do when you're hiding is stay low and be hidden. Have a +5.
Makes sense.
It's my flash of genius.
I like that you weren't going to do that otherwise.
I just look at it and go,
Do I?
Ah!
Do I use the road flare?
so you just say that and I just put away grenade.
And I think to myself, yeah,
Have a wonderful day.
that is right. And I also take a flash of genius for +5.
Okay, so those people who are offering smoke bombs, do they offer frag grenades too?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Yeah, how many?
They have 6 they can spare.
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice. That's 3. Oh,
That checks.
sweet.
126.
And
You have advantage.
okay, because I'm a wood elf too, so I was kind of doing does this count as foliage? Nope.
Not once you're out there, but until you get into the...
Skies are ocean blue. 9, 27, 32. 32. Am I sneakier than you?
You rolled higher. I have a +10 normally.
I usually have a +9.
Yeah.
How do you have a plus? Oh, yeah. Magic
Double
items.
skill.
Double skill.
Double skill.
Oh,
Magic-
you don't have a 6 in dex.
Yes, I don't have a 6 in dex. I have a 4.
Well, that explains it.
Yes. So we start sneaking off towards the portal.
Warding bond.
Nick, I take it?
He's the one wearing the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. I was...
Is that within plane or within a certain distance?
There ain't no distance.
Mm.
Ah, it is. They added a distance. Damn.
What?
60 feet.
Can I have the other ring?
So we're sharing between each other?
Nah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Man, I didn't see that feet limitation. Then you get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it helps armor.
It does.
What
Do you want magic lance or more? Do you want magic lance?
That's true. I could go with them as like an animal.
Well, do you want magic lance or whatever weapon you use?
Either that, or you could give me +1 armor. I think.
Yeah.
What do you mean
what
as
is
an
your
animal?
armor?
I don't know what you're talking
mundane.
about. I don't recall this ever
It's
happening.
mundane.
That's because I've never used it.
Well, it's
Every time
your
I was about
AC's
to, it never
18.
happened.
Yeah.
So I could put you up to 19.
What's the beast with
Or
a high
Do you want
tactical vest is what I'm
stealth
wearing.
bonus?
Does
So
it
you
have to be
think-
metal?
Think things like rats.
No.
Okay.
Spider.
It has to be armor.
Yeah, I've got.
I'm pretty
mundane.
sure. Let me check.
Hmm.
Let me pull up my...
Then I can still.
I
go
just
with
have
it.
all of my
Then I can
information pulled up on tabs on my
come along.
phone.
Yes, that's what we need. A literal pocket tank. If he's just a rat and I put him in my pocket, does he need a stealth check?
Cats have +4.
Mental
So do spiders.
protection, magic mind, elf, banishment, fabricate, frame, whereas the forged
Rats
domain
have
tab.
no stealth bonus,
I
yeah.
turned it into DoorDash, as you do.
right?
Yeah, I don't see any restriction based off material. So
Tigers have +6.
I think I can turn into a tiger.
Okay.
I'm just saying, as far as the likelihood to see a creature, there's
Ah,
there's a
absolutely.
scorpion, there's a tiger, and there's the scorpion. Where did that tiger go?
Hey, the scorpion's just small. The tiger's actively trying to hide.
Weasel get +5.
Weasel. Tiny beast CR0.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Warding bond. and
Armor
turn
or
into a weasel.
simple or martial weapon? Yep. Anything. So you
I
want
haven't seen
+1
this
armor?
before, York, but
+1 armor.
okay.
nice.
Yeah, put you up in the bag.
Oh, so you're going to be sneaking in with them too?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
For the defense.
Where
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you leaving the...
I've never actually used
Ram.
wild shape. I gotta look up the rules.
Is the ram alive again? Is the question.
Yes,
Oh.
it is a saber-toothed tiger.
Except a ram.
It's a ram. It's using the stats of a saber-toothed tiger as his comment.
Because I thought I was gonna be stealthy.
Yeah, that's
but it
true,
doesn't
Ryan.
want
You're
to
not
stealth,
really
so-
in danger. Nick is. Because you
Well-
have a hell of a lot more movement than Nick does.
So I'll leave
Yeah.
Peter and Axis back.
Nick
Well,
is slow.
The thing is that I'm going to be
With the
in
fire
actual
four with
combat.
him.
purposefully
Where
targeted.
he
Because I think he's
Yeah.
going... I think he's flying.
Oh. Well, yeah, I just, Kira Maxus is a
Yeah.
smart spirit that I can talk to because it's a fake creature.
If all thing goes to plan, you should be with Ryan because we're supposed to be sneaking and not getting involved in the combat. Which is the only reason I'm there is because I can keep up with him on sneak, and if we
Yeah.
do get involved in combat, I can be a distraction while he takes care of business.
Well, yeah, I'm the plan B.
Well, you'll be there by the time we're doing that because you're going towards the portal, aren't you?
I'm just going to ride along. I turn into a weasel.
Does that count for total cover?
Yeah, he's in the bag.
Okay. Just put him in my potato pouch with his head sticking out. You misunderstand me. Tactical weasel. Just turns into a big angry orc.
Yikes.
It's a
Equal-
tactical cuteness grenade.
Equal to half your druid level rounded down. There is a time limit.
Yeah, but it's just pretty long. It's in hours, isn't it?
Oh, unless you expend another use. You can extend it.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, it's in hours. So yes, 3 hours.
So it's a
it's-
tactical weasel.
So you guys are flying up and around one way, you're flying down and around the other way, and have communicated that the other group should slowly push their wall forward into the city. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm going to be trying to draw the.
you guys are definitely going much quicker than the wall itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still wouldn't use warding bomb though. Because as soon as you took a hit, I'd die.
Yeah.
I'd turn into a huge person. So I'm just coming along.
To be fair, that's actually a fair point. A fair use, though.
Because, yeah,
Because
you don't
the
have
goal
to
is
spend
for him not to be seen. That means if he gets hit, you automatically come back out and you're...
Yeah, you turn into a gigantic mean dude.
I'm going to say I'm clever enough for that.
You get to retain your intelligence, right?
As wild shape?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not polymorph for you.
Yeah.
I'm as dumb as a weasel.
Dumb as a mosquito.
Well, since you're
Adventure in blood.
since you're going to be whatever in Nick's bag,
Mm-hmm.
could Nick, could you give him your cell phone?
I mean, I can put it in there, but I wouldn't want it active right now to make noise.
No, I was thinking you sending me text messages when you guys run into a dinosaur that needs to be pulled off in a different direction.
Yeah, okay. It's like, this can text, I'll go ahead and make it silent. I would have made it silent anyways.
Yeah.
Given who you guys are, you'd probably just walk around with it on silent and think to check it every so often. I mean,
Yeah.
suppose I could be occasionally having luck rolls for, does your mom call?
Mhm.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
But yeah, if like a dinosaur gets in your way, you can send me a text message and I can try to draw it off.
Well, if thaumaturgy is silent, I can also do ghost sounds in other directions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we're not invisible. You're just hidden.
Yes.
And
It's a non-hostile action, so it doesn't break stealth either.
What's the weather like?
oh, I didn't have that.
Weather is clear, but sounds like there's probably thunder up ahead.
I thought they could just shoot lightning.
They do that.
They do
Causes
that, causes
thunder.
thunder.
Nah. Because thunder is some damage.
You hear vacuums collapsing.
Yes.
You and your science.
I was going to say, this universe has a different science. Lightning doesn't make a sound or have that associated with it, except natural lightning that also does thunder damage. And that's why we associate thunder with that.
Yeah,
Do lightning
I
bolts have-
I assume like lightning bolts and stuff like that sound like
Yeah,
giant
sure.
tasers.
Yes.
Meow.
I can buff myself and then wild shape.
Yep.
Or in this case, buff him and then wild shape. And keep the spell.
Hold the concentration, yeah.
Warning bond doesn't require concentration.
Simple enough then.
Because that would be... It would kind of defeat the purpose if it did.
I mean, it's 5th edition. It totally makes sense.
Very
Anyways.
balanced.
So,
Yes, just 1 hour duration.
you guys go up, you guys go down. You guys going, and I'm guessing you're kind of trying to stay a little low along the raised highway as you're going into the city. You guys
Yeah.
are probably going up
I'll make
along
it.
the tree line until you can get to the edge of the buildings. You guys would notice much sooner the first off, yeah, as you both kind of get to the city, you're reaching that area. You can see from what that bit of the tear that went up above the city. It goes down into the city and just down the main highway through the center. Out of sight, back in sight. It basically as if someone had, the ability to rip open the line and just went along throughout the length of the city and just tore the thing open. You do have an immediate concept of the length of time that it takes to close the portal. Is it sort of shrinking part of it? You're closing maybe from one end or something that would take a very long time with your one little
Proton bay.
and you see probably from the immediate view you can see at least probably 60 plus of various types of dinosaurs. As you approach, you notice that there are also some that have, ventured down and broken through the gates off the highway into the lower portion, the under level of the city. Much destruction to the buildings themselves. Some seem to have burnt down. Some just smashed into.
Given the way that the city in Giants Bay is set up, and there are some of them that are going to be on the upper levels.
Mm-hmm.
If they were ran off, would they just kind of like fall off the tree and smash into the ground?
There are some level of barricades between the different, from the highway, because it's basically you have your ground level that's dark and dank and all that, and then you have your raised highway level that's going to be there's 10 or 15 feet up from the actual ground depending on the area, and then the buildings just keep going up from there.
Yeah.
way that the raised highway platform is, the highway is on its level, and then there's a lot of walkways. And then there's some roads off the highway that go through it that are also raised with that level, as it sort of keeps around it. But there are also, like, there's not a whole lot of distance. It's maybe at most 5 feet between where, like, drop, where some trees kind of sprout up and you know, it lets a little light down into the under region of the city. But otherwise, it's then going to a walkway that runs along the side of a building. Most of it is as if there's a new raised level, ground level.
What? So you're talking everything's in kind of like a pyramid structure?
No.
No, like there's 5 feet between buildings and road. So
The
there's
building has like 5 feet of sidewalk next to it, and then there's maybe a 5-foot gap in some areas, and then 30 foot of highway, and then a 5-foot gap, and then 5 feet of sidewalk, and then the next building.
Okay. Well, I'm asking what would happen if they fell, if we got to essentially the exterior part of the city,
Okay.
to where it goes into the rest of the forest and what have you.
The highway is raised again above that until it eventually lowers down. It was, you know, probably a couple miles outside of the
So
city.
if they fell, would they fall onto the highway?
If they fell from where?
Up top.
From on top of the buildings?
Or where, or
Most of them are either on that highway level,
oh, okay.
or they're on the ground beneath the city.
So what if they...
There are only a few that ended up near where that tear went up at the top. Some of them popped out there towards on some of the upper buildings up there.
Okay. Is the highway the most outside part of the city?
I think
The outside part of the city is just buildings.
Okay.
I think this is what I was trying to say is the edge of the city does not have the highway. If I push someone off here on the edge of the city, will they just fall and hit the ground?
Yeah, the edge of the city is mostly buildings. It's
Okay. Okay, so they would have to like smash through a building in order to fall off the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, most of the areas for getting them to fall are in those 5-foot kind of gaps, which most of what you see are bigger than that.
Okay.
Although there are definitely spots where they've smashed holes, and some have probably fallen through. It's
I got it. I was just trying to get a handle on it.
yeah.
Alright. But I'm free to essentially make a subtle approach and wait for their
Mm-hmm.
signal for when to start distracting the dinos.
So as I see the rip spreading through the city like that, I want to find a sneak until I can find a place that has a bend in the rip that I can see from a building but would be kind of out of sight from other ones, and try to close it from a midpoint and just shrinking it where it would be unobvious versus just being on the main street, if I have that option.
We're trying to find a
You're
sneaky
riding
spot.
on him. He's controlling the
Broom.
broom. And but what were all? I'm guessing you all made default stealth checks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had 26, he has 32.
I check as if it matters.
Oh, and if we've got enough, because you already ended up seeing the portal.
We all saw the portal.
Okay.
It was up in the sky and then just runs through town.
Right.
Well,
So it's not like a circle, it's just a tear.
Is there a lot of stuff flying?
Not really anything flying though.
Okay.
Why don't we just fly up to the portal and shut it down?
Because
The one that's in the sky.
then would be very obvious targets, and they have lightning breath.
Yeah, that's the.
We could fly behind the portal.
The portal is a tear.
Oh,
It's like it's as if like a line ripped up, and it's not like this portal is different from that. It is from up in the sky above the Times building, going down into the city and following out of view.
I know, honestly, but we can 360 around the portal. Can we go directly above it? So if they shoot lightning, they're shooting it into the portal.
It might be a strategy.
I mean,
I don't know if I can close the portal from the other side.
It's a portal. I don't see how it would matter.
well, it wasn't existing from the other side, you know, because of what happened with the urn that didn't break when it was on the back side of the portal, and they could only come through one way.
Yeah, so we hide behind the backside of the portal and shut it down.
Okay. This, particularly up in the air, is not been torn open by anyone. It is just that line So you are wide. You physically are wider than the portal up there.
Okay, so we need to find it somewhere on the ground where we can hide and shut it down that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is my.
But you wanted, and I'm guessing you're communicating with him probably from the tree line near there.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to try to like basically get into a building where there's a window. Yeah, there'd be some spots where it's as it's raising up there, you can see the building. Although that's several buildings in, so there would be some effort with making it through.
The thing that I was curious about was getting like a time estimate on how long I'm going to have to be working, basically.
Probably, I'm going to say 10 to 15 successful turns is what I'm betting on, just because of the size of it. And judging by the look on Adam's face, I'm close but not right.
Yeah.
I think right now he is getting his best way to figure out what this is going to be.
Because this is far larger than the other two, so...
I'll say up to you, and you'd be making it as you're the one flying. As this game does not have fly as an ability, I'll say either... let's go with acrobatics. We'll make it an acrobatics check as opposed to straight dexterity. You can be acrobatic.
You still have advantage.
Yeah, so an 11 or... Oh! Another 18. Neat. 18... 21... 27.
Okay, yeah, you're able to fly around, keeping at us, you're already stealthy enough from your base rolls. You're able to maneuver around without drawing further attention, and get into a little spot where, something like had been blown up the side of the building by some lightning at some point, and you know that, okay, from here you can cross the building and through the windows on the other side, the portal is, the tear goes pretty near.
Is there desks or anything?
In this building, not desks, but there are a lot of tables and chairs. It looks like you're in some sort of restaurant.
Okay, well, while he gets set up to do that, what I'm going to do is make barriers for cover on either side of the window he's going to use, so he has places that he can dodge and hide, and then
you
behind
have to
him...
cross through. I'm gonna go. Okay, yeah, there's spots where you're upturning tables and
to cover up windows, and it's a table. It can be moved pretty easily, I assume, but it does provide...
Not all bolted to the floor.
Yeah.
It's not one of those restaurants. No.
Okay, so I'm basically providing places where he can duck and hide. So I'm making hides for him. So there's places within a 30-foot radius around him where he can hide, and then where he is, I'm covering windows so he can duck backward and hide there. Mm-hmm. So I'm making lots of places.
The windows from this end already are a bit tinted, so there's always already some good cover from there. Biggest concern is on that side of the building. You find that the windows are not broken yet.
Oh, neat. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do curtains.
There are blinds that are currently up, but
okay.
Oh, hold on.
Shut the blinds.
Tinker's tool. Pull out some glass cutting equipment and.
Okay. Yeah. What?
Plus, I'm guessing inch or dex.
To cut the glass without making...
Yeah.
That'll be dexed.
So, that'll be 17. Just a sucker on there to pull it back out afterwards.
Since you're using... Is that with your... you got a 13 on your other roll. Because you had advantage. First roll was a 13. Plus a 3 because you're proficient with the tools. Plus a 4.
I did forget the 3. So...
It'd be 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, you're able to pull a little section out enough to aim at the...
See, Nick? That's how you be helpful.
Yes.
And yeah, so you... And to be clear as to what you are in fact doing...
Get it set to portal shrink. Is it within 30 feet?
From here, yeah. You that's why you came here.
Yes.
Okay, give me a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and barricade as much as I can.
Yeah, you can easily just sort of flip up
and then
tables
I'm
along
going to
and just make a big row on either end.
I'm going to try to make what I'm going to call the Vic Tunnel, where I'm going to put a hole in it where people can easily cross through, and then I'm going to take the weasel and put it right there. And it's within 60 feet from him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's also you're not that far from the wall where the kitchen is. There's the opening into the kitchen in the back end, and
Yeah,
there's also options to deck into another room, and there's
yeah.
Give him the cutest little salute.
And I'm just like, I made you a Vic hole. I made you a fatal funnel, and you're just like, I appreciate the shit out of that.
Text Ryan, say I'm going to be beginning in, let's say, 2 minutes. So if you start making noise over on your end.
All right.
So we have 20 rounds
It's
of Ryan
on-
dicking around before we
you
start.
just have a regular phone.
Yeah.
You have to kind of guess where they're at.
I give you, like, street addresses. You
You
can
don't
look
know
them.
the address.
Look at the menu. Tell them what restaurant we're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Look that up and make sure that I got an idea of where,
Figure out where they're at.
I mean, well, we're
Otherwise, you'd be able to set a GPS point of we're here, but no, you had to go with the
here. Look
cheap
into the
phone.
kitchen.
I mean, there's stuff there. If anything, it's probably stuff that is very much starting to... It's souring and going bad. It's actually probably pretty rank at this point.
Closed kitchen. Look at bar.
There is a very large selection of alcohol, and a week or so of time that's passed doesn't affect that at all.
Molotovs. Or...
I'm just saying, I
Are
have
you
2
going for price?
I'm going for good, and I'm getting that one, the whiskey that she so desires.
Yeah, there's
They don't have rice wine, do they?
Given the cultures, yeah, they'd probably have that. They'd have all sorts of various options. Like,
Yeah.
like this.
a big bottle.
I'm very much viewing this is a bit of a fancier place, and this is large
Nice.
wine selections, dated. Like there are some like this is a specific bottle of this is
You got
know.
a bag of holding?
No.
Vic has the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Yep.
you tell Vic, hey, I want to rob this place.
Can you stop being weasel for bag?
Need bag. Wait a second. Do I have a bag of holding? Am I being retarded? I know I got the potato thing. I don't remember if I bought a bag.
Oh, that was
Or a
something I was going to say.
haversack?
Not actual function.
I have a bag of holding. I forgot. Okay, so I take my bag of holding and I fill it with as much good and
Takes
expensive.
a lot of care. You probably grab a bunch of tablecloths through between them, and yeah.
And then I take some tablecloths and turn them into Molotovs. Though I am a smith. I don't have proficiency in making simple explosives. I don't know.
Should have been a bard.
Yeah, I probably can't make Molotovs now that I'm thinking about it.
You can throw high proof alcohol at things and drop a thermite grenade on it, but the alcohol will burn a little longer than the thermite to be an area of effect damage.
Yeah, if I tape a vodka to a thermite,
Molotov!
it's like, fine, you're losing disadvantage, but fine.
Yeah,
And would it just increase the area of effect? Because it wouldn't increase the burn. Thermite burns hot balls. It would make a fire ring bigger because the liquid would spread.
You're smart, sure, why not? You've convinced me.
I mean, I'm not going to do that. I just kind of want to establish a future note because...
Because now you're holding a bunch of alcohol, yeah.
Well, it's more the point. The thermite's use is that it has a small area effect. That's why I like it.
Before we get started, because that lightning fight was today, right? Or was that yesterday? With the dinosaur.
No, I think
We haven't rested.
Since then, hadn't we had a long rest? I think we'd been moving.
We had one like after.
Well, yeah, but I think we had a long rest after the fight, but then we'd had like short rest because I needed to refresh our aid, but we hadn't actually fought anything, I think.
Okay. But either way, I'll put out my shield generator.
I feel like you did that this morning already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have it currently refreshing, but as far as everyone having that base,
Yeah,
Okay.
I still have 12.
Okay.
also have 12.
you
Okay.
did that while he was taking his extra rests to get his stuff back after cheesing the system.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I remember, I was rolling my eyes about it.
I'm a warlock, it's legitimate.
I don't know.
It's legitimately cheesy.
I don't know if I have that or if I was looking at something else to get access to catnap.
Is that a power?
It is a spell that allows, once a day, a long rest to be 10 minutes.
Long rest or short rest?
Short rest.
Because that would be awesome if it was a once a day long rest, 10 minutes. I would use that every day.
You only do one. Yeah.
That would be super valuable to things like traders who are traveling. Because they're fully rested after 10 minutes and then just...
Neat. Apparently, I keep my temp HP as a weasel.
Yep.
Bard, sorcerer, wizard, artificer.
I do have catnap.
So I have more.
What is it from?
Xanathar.
Okay.
It's like, I do have catnap.
You love Xanathars, but it does make a lot of problems.
As I can now just short rest the warlock even faster.
For a spell.
I mean,
For a spell slot for me, yes, to regain
It's-
like 2 of his.
it's okay. It's not as bad as some things in 3.
The spell compendium.
It's like,
Or
there
shit really
were
gets
worse.
Please, it's not the Book of Nine Swords. It's not that bad.
I remember.
Wasn't that 3.0?
Well, no. It wasn't alacrity. It was celerity. That was it.
Anyways,
No, 3.5.
who goes first?
Right.
Yeah, it'd be me to go.
Yeah, so,
So how many dinos am I going to be potentially dealing with?
trying to... are you trying to be... Are you being stealthy?
As I approach, I will be.
Make your stealth. For both of you, yeah.
Potato, 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 potato.
So I get like 6. And Genji gets 10.
So they just see a guy floating down the street. Can't see Genji.
Yeah, all of them see that. So you're thinking maybe, alright, the best thing would be to try and go maybe in the darkness belowhand and come up around there.
Dodge action. For both of us.
And then from the outside of the city, much further than where you'd be ideally distracting for them, you end up with, we'll say, 6 dinosaurs in the immediate area that are kind of noticing as you're...
Right. I should have given you protection from energy. I'm retarded.
I forget, does protection from energy only soak or is it a resistance?
It's a resistance.
Yeah.
Useless to you. You already have resistance.
Do
Warding Bond. Resistance to all damage.
Him and
Oh,
electricity.
that was me and electricity.
Uh,
Do I have a opportunity to cast a spell before I reach this area, or as I do, or right before I do?
I mean, what kind of, for what?
A buff.
Is it something that lasts long enough that you would know you would need before you fail your stealthiness?
No, I want to cast it as I arrive, so I have the full duration. I'm just asking if I could add like
You
the round before,
probably
basically.
have to wait for your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're trying to mitigate the duration like that, then yeah, you're going to end up being
caught off guard.
That's fine.
Because you honestly thought you were way stealthier.
Da-da-da.
Could have been.
I just see him doing like the Kronk walk.
I'd point out that nobody called Kronk out on his stealth.
That's true, except for that one lady who was just looking at him like, "What are you doing?"
But couldn't see him.
All she hears is this beautiful music.
What are you two talking about?
Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I've never seen Emperor's New Groove, but I
Sure,
recognized
it's really
the name
good.
Kronk, and I knew what they were talking about from the Kronk.
It is excellent. It's such a good movie.
It is a really good movie.
I would dare to say David Spade's best work.
Wrong lever.
It's definitely some of his good stuff, yeah. But then again, I only know him from like that.
So
and
you're
then
coming up
Chris
from like
Farley
over
movies.
here.
Yeah, but Chris Farley movies isn't fair because Chris Farley is such a huge character. He's like, you're a great sounding board, you're a great backboard, you're great straight man, but we all know why we're here.
Chris Farley,
It's not you. No offense.
the Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, what do you think of Chris Farley movies? It's like, Black Sheep and that the one with the voting.
Tommy Boy.
Tommy.
Good news for you. I only have 4 pawns handy. They went from 6 down to 4.
See?
There's a couple right off there, though.
But then he also did
Okay,
Beverly Hills Ninja. And it's like, that one just kind of slips by sometimes. You forget about that one.
I never forgot about that one.
Well,
that one was
wasn't
one of
his
my
last?
favorites. No, that wasn't the last. I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
There's a lot of cocaine. I mean,
You should do less cocaine.
and the stories that people tell about him eating stuff is ridiculous.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's another one.
There you go.
It's like, wait a minute, I got a velociraptor.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong.
They're all dinosaurs.
Apparently did a movie called Almost Heroes.
Oh, I like that movie.
Oh, yeah, that's a great movie. If you haven't seen Almost Heroes,
And that
check
was
out
the year
Almost Heroes.
after Beverly Hills Ninja.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if he's actually. I think, yeah, I was like, I am Chris Farley. I don't think that's technically a Chris Farley movie. I think that's a documentary about Chris Farley.
Okay, yes, that's the only...
He's in it though.
So they list the movies on this little stinger. It's like 95, 96, 97, 98, 2015, and then Wayne World, 92. And I'm like, that's just not in the correct order.
So relevant right now, isn't it?
Hey, we have to
You were
advance.
setting stuff up. We were eliminating dead air. Really, you should thank us.
He didn't quite assess when to stop.
We had to finish his thought.
Thoughts are completely unnecessary.
Yeah, but they make so
Except
much
that
money
one
on the YouTubes and the Twitch.
That's initiative.
Everyone or just the right guy?
Everyone.
Are we still doing advantage on that too?
You are.
Dex.
I am.
Yeah, it's Dex.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Welcome to ability checks, boy.
I don't remember why.
That pill I gave you. That you were so angry that it wasn't a potion. So I had to dissolve it
Oh, yeah.
in water like you're a little baby.
Feed it to me like I'm a baby. 10. I rolled poorly.
21.
Do my dex attack count too, or is it just dex checks?
Ability checks of dex, so no attack.
That's unfortunate.
Yes. Too powerful otherwise.
Because I'd be throwing these grenades with hyper accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you take my backup pencil?
What about your backup pencil?
This is my backup pencil. That's my pencil.
Uh,
I couldn't see it because I was holding something directly over top of it. Like a crazy person, I just assumed it was stolen. I'm going to love being an old man. I'm sure it won't end badly for anyone.
Well, in the end, it'll end badly for you.
No, that's the good part.
Death gets us all eventually.
Except those guys who don't die. Because dying is a sucker's game.
Skipping. Not aware yet. Rin makes noise. But you have a chance to do something as you're pretty sure that they've all just looked in your direction. They're looking right at you.
Yeah. So my turn?
Yeah.
That one's the smallest and therefore the least dangerous.
I believe they're all dangerous if they all put out the same amount of dragon breath.
Yeah. It's like
He drops a dragon breath, it's just this wide.
dragon breath cone.
Yeah, I totally forgot to give you protections, Ryan. I apologize.
It's alright. So. Can I see this guy?
Yeah.
This isn't...
That one is literally in a smashed open bit of a building.
Oh, okay. So this is the wall, and this is like
sidewalk. Building, sidewalk, street. Yeah, I suppose I could
Empty
have...
space.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just...
I suppose I could give you a little clue of what I drew, because, yeah, it's kind of abstract.
I guess it's a dog. I don't know.
So, if I can see him, that's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead. No, I'm gonna go ahead and drop hypnotic pattern right here, so I can hit all of these guys.
Hypnotic pattern, right?
Yep.
It's an instant spell, so you don't need the...
And how wide is it?
It's 30-foot cube. So it should hit those four dudes.
That's what I thought. I'm thinking you're missing.
Yeah.
And what do I need to save? Do they need a...
It's wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So the 3 Triceratops and the Velociraptor. Wisdom save. Velociraptor is super wise. Even more wise than the Triceratops. What's my DC?
17.
Is it passable for them?
It is one all the Triceratops
They all
roll-
failed.
Wait.
Oh, by the way, when I said super wise and I kept rolling 18s and 17s, I was being sarcastic. They have negative.
I assumed that's what you were doing.
Or at least... No. That one has a negative. I was looking at intelligence, not wisdom. Hold on.
Okay.
2 of them pass.
Alright.
I'm going to say the 2 that look... The twins. The twins pass.
The non-technically Triceratops.
Those are Triceratops.
I don't think they are.
They look like duo ceratops.
What does it say?
It says it's been mislabeled.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is dinosaur Triceratops. That's just regular.
Yeah, those are non-dinosaur Triceratops. That's what Triceratops looks like if they're not a dinosaur, apparently.
Alright, so I got 2 dudes.
They don't even have 3 horns.
What, anything right now, or is that just on their turn?
They're all stunned.
Yeah, they're charmed. So they can't take actions.
It's like, how do you take the most fight out of them? Well, you half the battlefield.
Is that for you?
Hexblade Curse on this guy.
Oh, it is a charmed condition with bonus ribbons. While charmed, the creature is incapacitated and has speed of 0.
And then I'm gonna
Can't take actions or reactions.
move into melee with him, and Genji will dodge.
Genji must die.
Okay.
If you want to catch her.
And on your turn is also Yen. Just waiting.
Yeah, we have like another 5 or 10 rounds. Because we gave her 2 minutes.
Yes, and she started at the timer where you told her to begin.
Oh, okay.
You both just sort of waited until...
I didn't know if she got caught out immediately as
No.
she moved up. Okay.
I guess I give
She didn't move up until she was ready to...
him a tap and go, it's time.
Mm-hmm.
And
TikTok.
I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Nah.
Why would I give up my free 1 HP?
Yeah.
That's 1 more than I currently own.
I'm gonna take a dodge action.
Yeah. I really like that. I'm teaching people to embrace the dodge action. Don't forget, it's amazing.
You must die.
We'll
Weasel.
Yeah, 1 HP, man. You'll definitely kill me.
Dodge action, weasel. I just imagine you with your little paws up.
I fired up and my first luck check is 16.
You do not need a luck check on this one. You hit the center, and you've now split it in 2 as a 5-foot section is gone.
I was worried that might happen, but... Well, I'll continue going down the... aiming down the street, or focusing on one versus the other.
Mm-hmm.
So we're breaking it up into smaller bits.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yarok. Dodge
I
action.
stand in my hole and take the dodge action.
Dinosaurs. Okay, so the ones that are charmed,
Mm-hmm.
do they do anything like to try and break free of that?
No.
Nope.
They just stand there for the duration unless somebody breaks them out of it or they take damage.
Yeah, they either have to have one of their companions willingly spend an action to shake them out of it, not something likely Dumbos are going to do, or they take damage.
Yeah, in which case that would also knock them out of it. Otherwise, they just stand there. Ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
Intelligence -4. Intelligence -4.
Yeah.
Intelligence -3. I really wanted to just mess with you by having the dinosaurs go nudge over.
Yeah.
No.
Snap out of it, man. There's food right over there.
They're
The
herbivores.
Potentially could step on the raptor.
Yeah. But yes, theoretically, moving by, you have to spend a full action to wake them up.
And then Hexblade's Curse does nothing for what I can do. It's just you special things.
Yeah,
when
it's
you
just
do
for
stuff.
me.
Okay. All right. So I got,
Just for the extra murder.
Yeah, it's just crit damage and
so I got the
healing.
twins and the
Potential healing.
Ankylosaurus. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's running from her?
Yeah.
No, it's backing away.
No, well, that's a crit.
What's not for you?
Hey, he
18
didn't.
and below.
Yes, he did not crit bait with all the other
Yeah,
dice.
I didn't
he
get the
just
3.
rolled a 19.
Alright. So. Not very good. But, so 8 for that. And,
The true question is, you gonna blow a spell slot to try to smash it?
let's see. I just used that. No, I don't think. Well, no, I can totally drop one of my paladin slots.
Mm-hmm. That's what those are there for.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and throw one of my paladin slots in.
Smite.
Yeah, I really should have cast that protection from energy spell on Ryan.
What is it? All the D10s that got you scared?
Oh, I'm fine. Ryan's the one in trouble.
Mm. It's not a fiend or an undead, right?
No.
Make sure you hit, though. That's not good.
Man, that first one was so garbage. And then I don't know if he's going to live or not, but in case he does.
Why are you also rolling the D20?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
50 damage.
He does this. Okay, so that was 50 damage to the Ankylosaurus, who looks very hurt, but resolutely steps back, and both of our upstanding Triceratops as well as our Ankylosaurus all shoot lines of lightning at you.
Okay.
A couple from some horns, and one of them, the Ankylosaurus throws back his tail, and a blast of lightning shoots forward, and it's just hot. And so I think you need dex saves DC is gonna be 16, and you need 3 of those.
Okay.
It doesn't the dodge
in
thing
an
help?
order.
Yes.
For Genji.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Genji's in the line.
And you'll need them in row, not all 3 at once, because we're gonna need to know which one applies to which.
True.
Because there are 3 different attacks.
So I've got to roll for both me and Genji.
Yes, because you'd both be in the.
Okay, so I'll do me first.
Okay.
And I gotta get a 16.
16, which would equals passes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's me or beat.
so it'd be 17 damage for a pass for that one.
Oh, no. I failed on that one.
You failed on it, so 34.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright. Fail again.
Genji has advantage.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm rolling for me.
Yeah, he's going to hit. So fail again is another 65 damage.
Yeah.
That put me down. Almost.
Succeed.
Would be 24. This is supposed to be telling you something, by the way.
Don't fight the dinosaurs head on.
Yeah, 90 would put me into my 8 HP.
One of those would have killed me straight out.
Yep. That puts me down.
Okay, so Genji.
Genji.
I get the feeling Genji's not going to be okay.
Nah, he should be able to make it just fine. So succeed.
17
Succeed.
is 32.
And succeed.
24.
So, give that back to me again.
17, 32, 24.
Is Genji still up and
Yep.
willing to bail for you?
Yeah, he's
And
still...
Genji is completely smart enough to know what needs to be done.
Hey,
Attack
Charge.
on
And that is all of their turn. So that is
okay. The charm guys are no longer charmed.
okay.
Because you're unconscious.
Failed those concentration saves somehow.
And
Fails automatically when I go unconscious.
Yes.
and after dinosaurs is Rin and Yin.
Death saving throw.
Isn't it luck based?
Yeah, that's right. We're on the new system.
Well, what was it that I had to make?
15?
No, it was like based off the
DC
level.
is 8 plus proficiency bonus.
So 11.
I think you make that.
Yeah.
Protective aura.
Oh, right. Yeah, plus 12.
Oh, you have the actual save?
Yep.
Then you'll be. if you have the save, therefore you get your proficiency, then that means it's actually lowers the check. And it's also your turn would be also Genji's turn.
Genji, bail!
Yeah, dash. So I go.
Back into the woods.
Yeah, and and Genji already has like a faster movement
90
than
foot?
normal.
Yeah, he goes.
And because they moved away, they don't get attack of opportunity, so yeah, you're fine. Basically moved out of the way for the other ones to be able to shoot too, but that means you can basically make the clear.
Flee.
Yep. And Yin?
There's nothing
Nope.
for... Nope. Dodge action.
Yep. Tana?
Continue focusing on the more ground half.
I'm going downward, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Downward goes for quite a ways off, whereas up meets to the end at a certain point.
Oh, I'm closer to the up end?
Yeah,
this
you're
is-
closer towards
oh,
the
okay.
top.
Then,
Yeah, the top would be out of your initial reach from right here.
Mhm.
You'd probably have to... You almost get the feeling, based on what someone probably did, you would have to be on the roof to finally reach the top part of that top one.
Mm.
It's almost like this is where it happened from.
Yeah, it's almost like, someone... had a very similar weapon as to you, and
Just
used the
flew on a
opposite
broom.
setting.
Wow. Well, I keep closing for now.
Yep.
Like we're gonna stay in this restaurant till I
Yarok?
can't close it no more. Then we're gonna hop on.
Dinosaurs.
Yep.
Rin.
Clean.
Death
Saving
save.
throw.
Oh yeah.
6.
Make it.
Another round of that.
Still dodging,
The
obviously.
DC is what, 11? Can you fail?
No.
No, unless I roll 1.
Yeah, there you go.
You
1.
get another.
Which is double fail.
15.
Okay, so you are now stable, and you can basically go your. It was 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
So it was. So then go up from where you can see here.
Yeah. If we don't seem to be drawing any attention, I will say let's.
The dinosaurs aren't necessarily aware of what the portal functions.
Yeah.
They're-
Or the light. I didn't know if they would just be. Hey, there's light over there.
There are occasional just bits of light that shoot up into the air across buildings where they are like, hey.
That's probably just another dinosaur.
Yeah.
So take time and
Yeah, you
close
get-
up into the air,
Yeah,
then
about
start
60
falling.
feet either.
Yeah, and going upstairs and stuff.
You go out and you start making your way up, collecting your weasel and.
Yeah.
Our stealthy way up.
Yes.
It seems that at least at this level, they're not inside of the building.
That doesn't make this less of a
Okay.
reasonable.
Yeah, we're not flying outside. We're going up inside the building.
Yeah, that's my point. Is you have a lot of advantage to there, as there is no immediate view.
I have a really nice stealth check, so I'm going to keep stealthing.
Especially with the time it's been, I would have to make you re-roll your stealth check if I'm checking for it. But I'm pretty sure you're still going to get at least 14.
Well, my base is 9.
Yeah, and we have advantage currently.
So,
Which is an
Probably.
assumed plus 5-ish, so...
Mm-hmm. Closing the portal, closing the portal.
You're able to make your way kind of up the point there. Another. Probably close to about 25-foot lengths,
Mm-hmm.
making your way up until you'd have to get on the roof to check further.
Okay,
Weasel. Where would
just push Weasel.
would
out.
Genji just go deeper into the woods?
Or would he fly
Would
back
Genji-
to the other group?
Or we try to find me, seeing how we've been traveling together longer than the rest of the group.
I think it would try to find a safe location would be his main.
Make a perception check for Genji.
Okay.
See if Genji sees me pop my little head out.
No, Genji will not see you.
20.
Right, remember that high check you were so proud of?
Genji
Yeah.
Genji is able to notice probably from some of the. What's Genji's intelligence?
10?
Probably goes through a little bit, but does manage to see a few more of those strange spider-like demons deeper into the forest here, and we'll redirect. But
Okay.
So like, hopefully Genji realizes probably best thing to go to that other group. And the defensive thing, they'll probably have healing magic to get you back up.
It's either that or we hunker down in like a building that's dinosaur
you're
free.
away from the city at this point.
Oh, okay.
Because you were right, like these are the last buildings in the city and forest behind here.
Mm-hmm.
So Genji just sort of flew back into the woods.
Okay.
And is largely staying airborne, and as I decided not to use the pterodactyls in this one, there's no
Flyers.
things like the spiders would have been the only real concern out here, but that's enough to it'll spot them and stay away.
Alright.
So once we reach the roof, pop out, look, anything on like
Yes, there
building.
are things there. Because it's easier.
there's just a coaster.
Ryan, do you have his document? How long do smoke grenades last?
One minute.
Okay. That was right without that magnet on the bottom.
No, but I need the base level here too, because there's more on the ground below, and I'm just doing it without deleting the other marks.
Yeah.
So we're the purple, not the black.
Yes.
Yep. I didn't fill up the water container, so I can't remove any of these until after the session.
Of course.
Well, I mean, I kind of have to pee if you...
Nope.
Just trying to help.
Don't worry, it's sterile.
It's ammonia. It's good for you. Necessary.
I feel like would be bad here. So you come out of this door here, and
I poke head out. I don't just out onto the scene.
you just burst your way out.
Slice pie.
Just Kool-Aid Man your way out.
You just slice pie.
What the... On top of the building?
This is the building specifically where the tear goes above it.
Yeah, so they could
Until
have fallen
30
out.
feet above us. This platform that I did with the Dwarven Forge is like 7 feet taller than the other, and it looks like from where that tear was, they were on top of this, so it's roof of building, and then you come out of like an inside part, and there's a roof on top of like that level that you were just came out of the stairwell of. So it's basically one extra
actual
floor up.
ceiling.
Yeah, so roof and then an upper area. This is
Maintenance rooftop thing.
yeah.
It's where they have the elevator stuff.
Yeah, there's elevator stuff. There's also a cage on one side that has all the a bunch of air conditioning and whatever generator and this extra stuff. There's also a large rod off to one side.
So we're gonna die.
Oh.
Nah.
So, quick sneaky peek, and I see Raptor over there, right? Okay. Going to roll out a smoke grenade to here. And what was the range on those?
He rolls out the smoke grenade. A yellow Camaro comes out of nowhere, takes out the Raptor. Wrong kind of rollout, but it worked out.
Oh wow!
15-foot radius, 20 to 60 range.
Yeah. So make your check, your aim. You get a positive.
Yeah.
Then you make at least 10.
Yeah.
Is it 15-foot radius? So that'll
Be 30 feet total.
and off the building, but I'm not drawing there because it doesn't matter.
What if we want to hang off the side of the building? Are we suddenly visible?
Yes.
Damn. Damn those updrafts. Damn them.
Which side is the rip on?
The rip is up here on the far end.
So, have a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, tell everyone else there. Raptor, there's a dinosaur out there. But with the smoke, we should be okay. Yeah. We'll wait to see. I wait, like, at least a turn to see if the raptor...
You can't see.
No, I'm waiting a turn to see if the raptor just fires lightning into the cloud of smoke.
Like a crazy person.
Yeah. Does anything that disturbs these things just get lightninged?
They're blasting streetlights left and right.
No, but the roof above you sort of starts off as there. You find that there must be one that way, as a bolt of lightning came from on top of the area above you and blasted through.
Okay, well, that spooked them a little. So I have to make sure about that.
It has to roll to get its ability back.
Oh.
Technically, if you can manage to aggro its lightning, then they may not have it right away.
Very, very frightening. Does my pill do lightning or do for dex saves as well? Or just ability checks?
Enhanced ability, I believe, does saves. But not sure. You'd have to actually look at the spell enhanced ability.
I don't know why I'm even
Based on
bothered
this
looking.
edition,
Ryan's sitting right there.
I'm gonna
Like,
guess no.
Mm-hmm.
Not saving throws.
damn, too bad. My dodgy evasion butt really wanted to have extra.
With unconscious like that, look up at, is it like an hour that you...
1d4 hours.
1d4 hour, okay.
So how long? I know you rolled.
Come out.
Oh, it's his roll.
Oh.
You roll.
Okay.
So, am I first on the list, or?
As far as
1
the
hour.
initiative, yeah.
1 hour.
Tana is top, yeah.
Okay. So, come out here. Stealthy.
Do-do-do-do.
You see another one.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Still-
definitely looking at the smoke.
Come back here. Toss other smoke grenade around edge of building to here. 2.
I'm getting it. You're trying to do it without peeking around the building.
Mhm.
Disadvantage. Oh, you gotta.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking there. Dex and proficiency is 7, so I got a 9.
Could have had me do it.
Yes.
The guy who specializes in grenades.
Yes. Now the question is, does it still land on the rooftop or does it sail off?
Roll d4.
1.
So where were you targeting?
Here.
Here? Which direction?
Well, explosion, I was targeting that corner.
Mm-hmm. You're targeting a space, not a person. You get to choose.
Oh, okay.
Do you go short? Do you go long?
Then, yeah, this corner here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that is the big benefit of targeting space as opposed to...
Well, targeting a person is much better because you,
Point them on the head with it.
well, they don't get a saving throw.
Yeah, but these are smoke grenades. They don't do damage anyways. Target the ground.
So it's still there.
So, smoke. Did any of them fire lightning at this one?
No.
Okay.
Would have been funny.
That one is grunting.
He,
Or whatever dinosaurs.
he took the privacy. He's using it for his own purpose. What? To collect his thoughts and like take a nap or something. What are you thinking about?
I figure it's rest of... That would have been
Okay.
a turn.
Yarok.
I mean,
Weasel it?
Okay, so you're just in my bag.
dodge action.
So it wanders out of that smoke, and I'm still in this one, hidden down in the corner.
Unless it's got thermal sense.
I mean, the space he's in only has half smoke.
Yeah, but
I would have been in the smoky half.
And this is why we were sneaking all over the freaking building no matter what.
I wonder what that does for saves. Heavily obscured.
Well, it allows me to sneak in it.
Don't think it does anything for saving throws.
I think it does something for to hit, but not saving throws.
Yeah, that's what I think, but I'm just double checking.
Also, Just remember, if it thinks it sees me, it also has disadvantage.
What if it thinks it feels you?
If it has a tremor sense or something like that,
Bump. Literally walking into you.
I contend I'm dexy enough to, stay out of the footpad of it. It is not hidden, and I can
It is hidden. If you are in the area,
Mhm.
then you have heavily obscured in front of you. If you are not sticking out of it for your face to be sticking out of it, then things are heavily obscured for you too.
How's your keen hearing? Do you have that?
I do.
I do.
Is it a racial?
It's for wood elves.
Then I would have it also.
Yeah, you have keen senses. Your perception is specifically keener on hearing. You get advantages.
Blinded condition. Fine, book. I will reference that page now. Thank you.
Can't see automatically fails any ability check that requires sight, and attack rolls have advantage against the creature, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
Wood Elvis.
Yes, currently I'm playing relatively fast and loose, so I'm just dodging in the smoke, not getting hit by it.
Oh no, keen senses is just an elf thing. Everyone's got that.
Hmm.
But it still gives you proficiency in perception.
Yeah.
That's easy. And you need a dexterity save, as it blasts lightning.
Oh, another thing that you could do for the creature, as far as whether or not it accurately targets something, you could allow them a
You
luck
should have
saving
made it.
throw.
Yeah. 18, so I make it no damage.
I will lose his if that would be better with.
Do I have full cover?
You, because he is actively trying to.
I got
dodge
out of the
things
way.
and you're in
No
his back.
lightning hit me.
Well, that's the point. If I get full cover, nothing hits me either. And if you don't take damage, I don't untransform.
Yes.
I hope
Now,
your
the
bag
real
doesn't
question
have
is, did
strong
he hit that
saves.
raptor?
No,
Oh.
but he did smash open a huge side of this wall.
See, they're fighting now. Dueling dinos.
They start blasting each other. That would be the best thing.
Yeah, Yen. You're
Go,
in the
Rogue,
building
you can
at this
do
point.
it.
You're behind that, and you
Hey,
probably just got a little light from the side here.
Can I see a dinosaur?
No.
I can't see the dinosaur through the building that they just blasted a huge hole in. That's out of the side of the smoke, not the one in the smoke. Obviously.
if this got hit here and he's here, then you should
Yeah,
see
I'm
that.
trying to. Yeah, no, you can't see the one that was just blasting, but you can probably see the blue raptor. Yeah.
Can I? Okay, so I'm gonna go over to.
Anybody got repelling blast? I'm pretty sure there's not a great save for that.
I don't have it,
Puts
unfortunately.
some grease down.
I'm just gonna go ahead and hit that
I'm going
raptor
with
with
Warlock.
a thermite.
But he was a warlock.
Okay.
No.
He's a Kensai.
Monk cleric.
It's Monk, yeah.
Since I'm attacking from stealth, is that advantage on anything or no? I don't.
They can't see you, that's advantage.
Okay.
If they can't see you, that's advantage.
Okay, so that's an Adam decision. Okay, I probably hit him. 25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he got exploded with some fire. So that's 12. 12, 20, 29 damage. And then I'm going to move so that
Before you do, he takes damage, and he has a prepared action. So he took 29 damage, and make sure it doesn't kill him. That kills him, so he doesn't get time to take his action.
As that raptor just melts, little lightning shocks in his mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, he's turning to...
So I'm gonna move and.
Technically, the stairwell comes up along the side, but there's a wall on it, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, wasn't there other stuff up here? Like this is an entire room?
Not from this side.
Oh, there's another door somewhere up here?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Okay, so
Yeah,
I
so
was
you're
here, so
going
5,
walking
10,
by
15,
the opening
20,
in order to do it,
25,
but-
30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I'm
And
underneath.
at that point, you're to the door where you can go into the lower floor of the... It's technically...
Okay, so I'm underneath that guy.
Yes. By like 2 floors.
Yeah, well... I could be nitpicky, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought there was another door.
Technically, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So is that down? Or-
Yes, you are going down. Yeah, you're going
Okay,
down.
I thought there was like a whole room up here, as opposed to.
This is a stairway up to this. There is an entrance somewhere else on this level that goes into, like, the roof platform area.
Because
Okay,
whoever
well, that's
designed
what I
this
was-
building is crazy. You have to
Okay.
go out onto the roof to go get to the maintenance versus from the inside.
You'll see.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. Was another exit besides the door that he went out.
There's a big hole in the wall.
No, not that.
No, you know that there is not another...
Okay, can I go through the big hole in the wall?
Yeah, you can come up through there.
Okay.
Double move through the...
Okay, 5, 10. Hole here?
Yeah.
15. Okay, so that's 25. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Mm-hmm. And from there, you can see the flight of... the ladder that's over here.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and hide there. I assume there's no lights on this, and we're here at night. Is this correct? Or are we here during the day?
Day.
Daytime.
Like the early morning, I believe.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and hide.
You can just hide behind... There's fog here, and there's there, and then this is an elevated thing.
Yeah,
from
that's
the
what
other
I'm
so
saying.
yeah, you have full cover from everything, so yeah, you can absolutely hide.
Okay, so... Am I still getting that +5, or is that just was a one-time thing?
Just one time
But I stayed low.
thing. Yeah, and that gave you that +5 earlier.
As we were flying around, I stayed low.
But now it's
Exactly.
normal, so you no longer get the bonus.
21.
At the end, Tana. You know that the dinosaur is right there.
Yes. What kind of check would it be to move by it without touching it?
Acrobatics? Is there a escape artist anymore?
If you mean going that way,
Yeah.
there is a definite space between those where it would absolutely get to see you.
Yeah, I know. But I'm going to hide afterwards. And it just uses lightning breath, so...
Okay.
It definitely, probably,
Yeah.
maybe doesn't still have it.
But I mean, can you even do that? Can you move through the other force's space?
I think that's an acrobatics check or an athletics.
I feel like you just can't. I feel like they are physically in the way.
Well, I know that there's like specific things that stop you from being allowed to do it. Which is why I'm saying that I think. If as long as it's at least 2 size larger or smaller than you.
Okay. Is it a check then, or?
You can as long as it's 2 sizes larger or smaller.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just can.
Mm-hmm.
You're big. I go through your legs.
It
Don't
provokes
die.
an attack of opportunity.
Well, yeah, because you.
Yeah. Well, he would be doing that anyways.
Yeah.
Whether a creature is a fiend, a friend, or an enemy, you can't willingly end your move in its space.
But you could be forced to do so.
So it tries to gore you.
Mm-hmm.
That
Plus-
was pretty gory.
You have +1 days.
Was it gory, Adam, or was it not gory?
It's not very gory.
It's
Just
not
13
gory
hit.
at all.
No.
It's not gory at all.
So, use movement. Use other actions.
And there's another door on the opposite side of there. You, on the other hand, have not seen that there is a ladder.
Yeah. And then I hide. Bonus action. Oh, only 5. So, oh, wait. I auto have advantage. There we go. So 26.
Fine, you're hidden. Happy now.
Yes.
Disadvantage to see you too.
As both him and me are just like this, and Louise is just sitting there going,
So, these animals, pretty sure there's stuff on the roof, but they have no idea where. They're morons.
That would have seen you!
What's
the
the
elevator
rat?
didn't, yeah, the elevator didn't see a damn thing.
I stay weasel.
Dodge action? Dodge action weasel?
I mean, there's not much point, but yeah. Yeah, it looks like a double move there. Look how close it is.
He sees you. He did not get his lightning back, though, so he did have to double move in order to get up to you. Seems very upset and actually rather confused.
Yes.
Move back.
He's on a very small platform. He fell out of this tearing thing, and he can't go anywhere.
Are there side, like, high walls or low walls on these?
Yeah, there are low walls. They're like right at like knee height, just enough that if you bump into it, you'll trip as you fall off the building.
Oh, okay, great.
They're comedy walls.
Yeah, hallucinatory terrain. Just make it look like an open field with trees. They probably eat trees. I feel like illusions would like solve this entire dinosaur problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't have that kind of magic.
I'm not that kind of
the dinosaurs.
I'm the
Is
druid paladin. I definitely don't have that sort of magic. I don't know. Druids might get hallucinatory terrain.
Okay, so
I could potentially get some illusion magic.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah, druids get hallucinatory terrain.
Sneaky up ladder.
5, 10. Right. Is your climbing normal speed at this point?
You can only manipulate natural terrain to look like other natural terrain.
I don't know what my climb speed is. Since it's a ladder, I assume it's movement.
A ladder, normally it would take double movement to go up it, unless you have like a climb speed or something that prevents it from doing it.
Don't have a climb
Because
speed.
it's a ladder, there would be no check. You would just succeed, is the benefit that the ladder gives. is you're not having to roll the check of, do I manage to successfully climb the ladder? No, you climb the ladder.
I don't have a climb speed.
Okay, so it takes 10 feet to get up, and you kind of peek your head over, and there's very confused looking Triceratops up there.
I do thaumaturgy, cast a cantrip on this side that's just someone screaming, "Oh shit!" and then thump sound.
I think that's more than thaumaturgy can do.
And it can make noises.
Yes.
Okay,
a
so
noise.
make a loud explosion noise over here. With thaumaturgy.
Yeah, sound.
See, lightning blasts that direction.
Excellent. Thermite.
Thaumaturgy was action?
Yes.
Thaumaturgy is bonus, isn't it?
Crap.
No.
Yeah, that's a cantrip. It's an action.
No, it's action.
Full action.
But still a good way to bait out lightning.
Duck back down to the ladder. Okay.
This guy also heard it. Just saying.
That guy knows something.
Yeah, that guy's busy. Just saying.
Drop.
Why?
Smoke grenade. Right where I'm standing. Then it's blind.
Technically speaking, make your attack roll.
It's fine.
It's not a negative. He made it.
Then I'm gonna move away while he's blinded. Come over here.
I'm on a ladder. Can you see me?
He has disadvantage, but he knows. So I rolled the same thing I rolled last time. And then I rolled one worse.
So yeah, as far as it knows, I'm still standing directly.
No, he knows you left. He attacked you.
He
made an attack of opportunity.
Oh, as I left. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought if they were blinded, they couldn't do that.
Disadvantage.
No, just disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, if they're still aware of what's going on, which of course... when he's like has his face pushed up against you and you move yourself away from his face.
Where's the tear?
Anyway, it comes up the side here into that. Its flight starts around here from where he was last able to get it, but yeah.
I will say
There are parts of it you could get from here, but you could just climb the ladder and once you secure the top, you can...
I will say, York, get out of the bag and get ready to push a dinosaur off.
I don't think I'd succeed in pushing a dinosaur off.
I'm going to grease it too.
How tall is the building here?
This is another,
7 feet.
7 feet up.
Oh.
Is that it for you?
Yes.
Okay. After Tana is Yarok. Are you telling me to do something right now?
Okay. Get out of the bag and get ready to push him.
Yeah, that's good. And you're here?
Yeah.
I'm up on a ladder. I'm up 15 feet.
I
10
get
feet.
up.
7 feet. 7 feet. Yeah.
I bonus action to end my wild shape.
I was going to say, be on this side so you can push him off that.
And I use Wall of Fire. You know what scares animals? Fire. 20-foot high flames.
I'm sad that I do not yet have that little figure. So how far is that?
60 feet long. So, all of this. Technically, it's 1 square short. If I count that right. Ah, well, it goes here. So yeah, it'll be these squares. There'll be a 1 square gap on both sides. If the dinosaurs want to risk that 1 square gap.
Doesn't Wall of Flame also have a front-facing projection?
Yes. It faces that direction. Deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side.
I'm presuming you're facing it away from you guys.
Yes.
How tall?
20 feet.
Oh, so it's going to get the guy on the roof, too.
The wall is opaque.
Is it? Okay. And does it start immediately, the damage?
Yeah.
So
No, they have to end their turn. Right? Yes. Yeah, that ends its turn.
Yeah. So once you summon it, they're not getting burned right away unless they stay in the fire.
Yeah. As far as I read, that's correct.
Can they cross it, though?
Oh, it's just a wall of fire.
okay.
Well,
Is that it for you?
They take damage by walking through it.
Yeah, because it's not intersecting his space.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a big wall of fire there. It's like they're dumb animals. They're not going to come near the wall of fire.
It's the dinosaur's turn. There's a wall of fire.
Well, that lasts 1 minute.
Okay.
I mean, I could cast one.
Do you guys have anything you're immediately doing? You can reach part of the thing from this side of the wall of fire and start
Yeah, no,
cleaning up a handful of spaces. Yeah.
doing that and just coming out as
Yep,
far as I can on this edge.
That's 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only a little section that you can't quite reach that's Right at the top, two little...
This is 20 feet high. Get on the broom and float up to 20 feet.
By then, because that takes some time, you're smart.
Mm-hmm.
You predict, but by then,
They'll
if you go up above this wall to do that,
I asked Bob to thaumaturgy behind them.
Yeah, I thaumaturgy off to one side.
Just back there a lot. There's a constant racket back there.
okay, so their intelligence checks are both negative. So boom, boom. In fact, as this one goes right through the building.
Yay, dumb animals!
I'm just saying there was a reason I took thaumaturgy, and it was specifically because
So
I
you
wanted
clean
to
up
do
the
this.
last of this, so you've gotten the part that at least sticks up above the buildings,
Yeah.
but you know that is the easiest part to get from.
Yeah. Now we
We
go
down.
through the walls and leave this building and go just back down to street level.
So do you get rid of the fire? You're
Well,
trying
it's
to
almost
go.
up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like enough lightning's hit that I believe there's probably a hole over here, right? And if not, we
Okay.
circle
Yeah. Sure.
around
Yeah.
here.
There's a hole here. It goes into a little fenced area with like an air AC unit.
Yeah, it's concentration. I'm like, it lasts for the duration. All right, I gotta turn it off.
Yeah.
But I stopped thinking about it.
So we circle around and go back in the building. After
I
it turns
cannot
out.
Okay.
do that again.
Yeah.
I can. I have that spell.
So yeah, you're able to get back into the building and.
Go back towards the ground level. I mean, yeah, it did eat into our resources, but we specifically did not eat lightning to face.
I didn't use any spells.
I used all 3 of those smoke grenades I had because I knew they're going to be super useful. I love them. They're so helpful.
Yeah, I like that. You're like, you should have like smoke grenades. I'm like, I think I do.
I just never had money to buy them. If we go by Aeries, I'm totally raiding their stock because this is mission important goods.
Mm-hmm.
Or other place that sells weapons in town. I live here and have bought big weapons.
So yeah, so you go down a little bit into more of the interior of the building where it's more secure, more.
Yeah. Go back out the hole we first came in and fly along the Tear's path, checking for
The
dinosaurs.
tear goes deeper into the city where there are more and more dinosaurs.
Huh.
It's almost like that's where they come from.
So I've seen a velociraptor now?
Yep.
I hate you. You were in a bag. You couldn't see it.
His little head was popping out. I seen it.
So, in
Your version doesn't get lightning.
Well, obviously. It'd be the regular animal version. And this would be the tiny velociraptor.
More to the point, that's probably a great camouflage. right now.
Technically, no, it wouldn't. The one that you've seen is the one in here.
Ah, that's big.
Yeah, you've seen that.
So its HP might be higher.
Well, it's probably out of my reach then.
Yeah.
Clawfoot. Challenge rating 1.
Yeah,
I can't do one.
I thought
No,
it was
he's
1/3
not.
your thing.
It's,
I ain't that kind of druid.
yeah,
No.
that's the other kind of druid. I think it's, what, an 8th?
Well, maybe I can. I don't know. No, it's on the table, man. Max CR 1 at 8th level.
So next level.
So it is an 8th, though.
Well, no, it's not based on your full level.
Yeah.
It'll be CR 1 all the way till 20. It does not increase.
At least I got the 8th.
But you'll have him next level.
Yeah, well, I don't want to.
So intelligence check. Do I think it is a theoretical possibility to run down the rip and close it all?
No.
Okay.
You notice how long it takes because in order to close your 60-foot gap, you're waiting there for more than a minute as you're closing bit by bit. You basically have only been able to do what you've been able to do along this building because it was going up along an unsecured area where you can go. Going out onto the street where they're at your level because most of it runs just a bit above the actual highway level, so they are right there. So when you're close enough to it, they can reach you. If you're close enough to hit it, their lightning can hit you from the ground.
Okay. Then I go ahead, tell you guys, and text Ryan's like, I don't think we can do
And around now, you start hearing some some weapons firing from the edge of the city where the the group was pushed forward their barricade.
Yeah.
And meeting back with lightning on that.
Yeah, text him, Ryan. Did I get the contact information for coordination with the other group?
Mm-hmm.
Text them that I don't think I can close the whole gap. I got the upper end. What we're going to try is go to Aeries to see if they have any better equipment or faster closing technology. Or at least, does my smart brain think that would be a good idea?
Worth trying. They'll get back. Do we need to continue distracting from this side while you're doing that?
Yeah, I don't think so.
We'll try and push back and hopefully pull a few of them off the city and kill, basically kite a few away and manage to thin the numbers, but...
Yeah. It's like we've closed about 120 feet, and it's going to take too long for the miles this tear seems to go.
Maybe not multiple miles, but probably at least a mile. And yeah.
So, gonna check out, head towards Aeries Corporation, see if we can get some more equipment or something.
You are now big.
Yes.
So getting out on the broom,
You'll have to make yourself small again.
can you do that?
Yeah, I got 2 uses.
Okay. So you become another weasel?
I just wasn't sure if I wanted to. So it could have been a velociraptor.
I don't think we could have carried the Velociraptor.
Well, the one in my book is a tiny creature. Because it's an actual velociraptor, not a Jurassic Park velociraptor.
Yes.
So you don't come up with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you do consider that there's a possibility if he's a velociraptor, he's not going to immediately be...
Yeah, but he can't turn into it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he just won that wrong way.
It doesn't matter.
But there is
Unless I gain a level. Right
not in the middle of the session.
Oh,
Remind me when we're done.
I was
And then he'll
also,
say no then.
I was
Just
also
remind me to
thinking
tell you
last time, I forgot, were you able to talk to it, or was it...
No,
Okay.
they are monstrous.
Okay.
They know talkie.
So we go back in stealth mode and head off to the Aeries Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
You need our rolls.
Yep.
Has it been more than an hour since we started?
How many rounds in a minute?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Nah, you're getting there, but you're not quite to it.
So, 25. Was that like 13?
12.
Reaction. No, you gotta be stealthy. Plus 5.
18. No, 17.
Yeah,
17?
warning bottom in the last 1 hour.
Yeah, I rolled poorly.
Thankfully, I can do that 5 times a day.
It's not enough, just so you know.
No.
It might be.
No.
The dinosaurs probably aren't that great. We already know they have, 0 or negative wisdom.
Yeah, I recast warning bottom before I weasel. Because I can't do it after. For I am Weasel.
No issues.
Yeah, I have nothing to fix it.
I did, though! Woo! Way to be a support character this session.
Yep.
I think I just said something about that earlier.
Yes.
And
And
you will also need another acrobatics.
Huh.
Well, it's better than the last one.
Not by much. 15.
No, you gotta fly. Swoopy flight.
Oh, 20.
Keep it track.
Yes, I have one left.
You're gonna have to get out of here at some point too.
Yes.
Also, Swoopy is the worst idea.
Swoopy, just big, heavy into acrobatics.
Make a lot of motion to draw the eye.
Don't let this conflict with the previous instruction of slow, steady, and in the shadows.
I'm getting conflicting stories.
But they help you so much.
You both take 4 piercing damage
From what?
from glass. But you think you managed to make it into the building unchecked.
As we just slam face first into glass. Okay, that ate some shield, and
2 damage.
yes, 2 damage,
And
and
I also take 2 damage.
yes, but 2 damage to your temp HP,
Yes. Because I have 10 HP.
so you don't immediately unweasel.
Because I make a lot of noise.
You don't think I noticed?
Mm-hmm.
You think you managed to do it from the side of a building where they weren't?
So we're in the Aeries building?
Yes.
Excellent. So we need to go back to probably stealthing, right? But with the glass break.
It's like, continue being stealthy.
You're in the middle of a section of building that doesn't seem disturbed. You don't believe there's any dinosaurs in here. In fact, why don't you make a luck check?
Not it.
12.
Completely full
Wow.
armory.
12 is not very lucky.
It feels like a jackpot number right for me. I think we deserve a jackpot for that.
We might come in the form of like cultists or anarchists. Oh, there was a word I heard in the book. They are arcane anarchists. They're anarchists? How do you snatch those 2 words together?
You don't, because that's dumb.
Well, he likes being dumb.
Arcanists.
Yes, arcanists.
And from around a corner, someone sort of chants out, Chog, Philnax.
Is it Elven, Common, Orcish, or Sylvan?
No.
Is it celestial?
No. You know, don't you?
What?
Yeah, you just thinking how your memory is.
Well, there are demonic spiders in the forest that spoke abyssal or infernal earlier, so those guys evidently may have been helping them, or we didn't eradicate the spider problem the first time.
So someone screamed around the corner?
Yeah, someone, sort of heard the sound and sort of replied, Chog, Philnax.
Hide.
Yeah, hide. I was kind of tempted.
You're in the middle of the Aeries building.
Yes.
The
So
Aeries
under
is not
that-
one big empty building, I assume.
No, lots of offices. You're probably in and broke into an office.
Yeah, so under table in case someone's
Even
coming.
better, you broke into a break room. There's couches.
So it's just a
coffee
broke
machine.
room now.
Yes. So behind the couch. So 29.
You're picturing the room differently than me.
Oh.
Because in my brain, when you say behind the couch, I'm like, so you pull the couch away from the wall, and you duck behind it and hope they don't...
No,
There's
they
a door
have,
over here,
They
and
have
I
arms.
hide in the smaller space.
Okay.
Yes. I put the couch between me and the door at 29.
Okay.
I will also prepare action to shoot them.
Is there another place that one can hide?
There is there's a table in the middle of the room.
Flip that table. Bam.
Vending machine.
Even if they know there's somebody
There's a
behind
little fake plant over in the far corner.
Can I hide behind the ficus?
You could certainly try.
it. Couldn't hurt.
25.
A very big ficus.
As we just
Well, he's
throw
wood
away-
elf, and it's kind of greenery, so
Exactly. It triggers abilities.
I just go in there. Ficus.
the door opens. Sort of a figure walks in.
I get onto the... You're behind a couch?
Yeah.
I get onto the floor.
That's the couch.
Behind the couch.
You can go under the couch. You're a weasel.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I get onto that couch.
Yeah, so my prepared action is, if I think they see me by coming around the edge of this couch, I will shoot them. Otherwise, I hold position.
So I hide. Can I cast a spell?
Cast spells makes noise.
Thaumaturgy. I'm just gonna make a large triceratops noise out the window.
We've heard them now. Just a roar.
Yeah, I don't know if that one's got somatic.
Just verbal.
Yeah.
Casting the spell itself makes noise.
Okay, so yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like, with as stupid as the dinosaurs were, I didn't question the you made a sound and a bigger sound over there. They paid attention to the bigger sound.
Yeah.
For a person, that is not the. So do you choose to not do that?
Yeah, I don't do that.
So they kind of step out and they're walking, and
Ah, look, they've entered my trap card. Kaboom!
he's not looking at you.
Oh, he's not? I don't think okay.
He's currently looking at the shattered hole in the window.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of following the glass.
Okay, so when he looks out the window,
I scramble out from under the couch and run out the hall.
He kind of turns around, following the trail of glass.
Yeah.
And he sees you.
I scramble out and run into the hall.
And he starts giving chase after
The small animal.
Yarok. With his 3 investigations.
I am smartest!
Hole in the... There it is!
it must be that weasel.
There's something odd about that weasel. That's too big of a hole for a weasel to make.
That weasel. There's something wrong with that weasel. You ain't wrong.
So start stealthing behind him and following him out into the hallway.
Get out into the hallway. You obviously first. The hallway has the balcony that overlooks the atrium in the center.
Which way did he come from?
You don't know what way he came from.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
He opened the door.
Unless you took the investigation time to sniff and have weasel nose.
I do have weasel nose.
Does weasel nose do anything for you?
Advantage on perceptions.
Okay.
Require on smell.
It's like, a lot of things do that. Heck, does your orc have that?
No.
Because they used to.
Relying on hearing or smell.
Yeah.
Yes, us elves just have advantage on perception. No, wait, we have proficiency on perception, not advantage. That'd be too good.
So yeah, where do you just go down the hall? Do you?
That
just
was
run
a
along.
human dude?
Hmm?
Oh wait, no, it couldn't have been.
No, it's Alvin.
Elven dude.
Yeah, I just scrambled down the hall with my, how fast is a weasel? 30 feet, full movement. They're swift little buggers.
I'm guessing you're not an insane weasel. You actually take the double move and don't go 30 feet, then start writhing on the ground, dodge action.
There is something wrong with that weasel.
I think it has rabies.
No, I looked for like the closest door to try to get into a room.
Doors. I mean, the doors on this floor are closed.
Leap up and use the handles. No, just keep running.
Chasing you there. Oi, Namik! There's some rodent busted a window.
Some rodent busted this tempered building glass.
Like a flying squirrel comes from the other end where you're heading towards. Someone opens the door and kind of.
I behave like
We're 15 floors up.
I behave like an animal and dive through his legs.
What the? Backs up and closes the. I've got him. Can't get out here.
He turns around. There's just this orc
from the other side of the door. He busted a window. He can do it.
He might get out.
What are you guys doing in your end?
It's the atrium little chest high wall.
Oh, but they're speaking common now, right?
Yes.
Is the chest high wall glass or tempered glass that is like fogged, or is it an actual wall?
The actual like the railing.
Yeah.
It's like metal. It's cross metal. You can see through, but
Okay, so the bear question: this elf who's running around, does he appear to be in business casual attire? Does
No,
he
he's
look
in a
like
cloak.
so he doesn't look like he works here.
No.
I'm pretty sure he works here. I'm pretty sure he works here. I get that feeling that this guy actually works here.
I get the feeling he's a dirty looter.
And or cultist. With the cloak and everything. So far...
What kind of stereotype are you looking into?
He probably works here. I know if I made this encounter, he would work here.
So, sneak out against the grate, still keeping low.
He's, down from you. There's nothing blocking you and him other than the fact that he's,
he's
shouting
looking the other
into
way.
a door.
If he looks in your direction, he will see you.
Yes. Well, moving slow. Prepared action if he looks in my direction to shoot him. As I'm sneaking
So
towards
far,
him.
his best
Roll?
chance of surviving has been just not looking at you.
And to point
At a
out,
certain point, he saw you out of the corner of his eye. He's like,
yeah,
he's pointing a gun at me.
just the alignment check. He
I'm
has
just not-
literally done nothing wrong yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he works here.
Well, that's why I haven't just shot him in the back.
Well, I'm saying you readied an action, which means if he looks at you, you pull the trigger. You don't
You're
get the
literally
chance
gonna-
to think about it.
You're literally
Technically, he does.
Yeah.
At the point he looks at him, then it's
Ah, there you
you get to
Then
take
it's
or
a yes/no kind of
go.
thing.
He's got the face of a small child.
Hmm.
No.
Oh, that was one of those.
I saw you in the swamp.
Okay.
What are you doing in the?
Where am I?
You are in somebody's office room, desk piled up, large just mounds of gold on the desk, coins just stacked here.
The room he was just in, stacking coins.
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm more thinking, you know what? I need to report to whoever this man's supervisor is. This is not a safe way to store company funds. That's just disappointing. I know how animals behave. I scratch at the door.
Is the guy in the room or out the room?
One is out and one is in.
Oh, was the guy in the room?
Yes, he backed in and closed it, and the second line was like, he can't get out, I've got him in here.
Oh, then yeah, I go to a corner away from him.
And start hissing and spitting.
Well, is there furniture in here?
Yeah.
Oh, then I get out of that furniture. And I make a hide check.
It's a large wooden desk, holding a large weight of gold.
Yeah, I get in there and I hide check.
By the way, how many hours did you have?
+5,
1 hour.
1 hour? Okay.
which gives me a 7.
So your tail's sticking out the other side of the desk?
No, he's still hissing and spitting at them.
I'm really good at knowing how animals behave.
You're saying to him in Weasel, "Get the fuck away from me,"
Bite you.
because he speaks that language.
I do speak that language.
So you can't really see what the side that you went kind of around the desk and you can't really see for a moment. And you just kind of moving away from
Mm-hmm.
where the guy's shouting into the room.
Yeah, I got that keen hearing. I don't need to see him.
Yes.
So if he's over here backing away for the other corner of the building,
Yeah.
atrium.
I mean, you back away, and there's a flight of stairs
Yeah.
off of one end, or that towards the center is an elevator.
Hearing perception check to see if I can locate any other people in here besides them, those two. 7, so 26.
Nothing
No.
you can tell.
25. Yeah, 25.
Something you can
Oh well, now you heard something. Yeah, I guess we go into the stairway.
Yeah.
But I have been with him this entire time.
Yeah.
I just didn't really have a chance to speak. Because every time I try to say something, I blame Vic.
That meets my hide check.
His passive met your height check.
He's aware that you're under a desk.
Was that him reaching for you to hit your AC
Yeah.
to grapple?
No.
AC 13.
So he has like a club. Let's just grab some club that's similar.
Jeez, these guys are bad guys. Striking random rodents just because they're there? That's mean.
Yeah.
And what would be called a poor decision. in
Oh, yeah.
circles.
Once the other half of that comes out, yeah.
Oh god.
Once the shoe drops.
No, the best part would be is if he hits you. You killed him in one turn.
So he like smacks you with a club and it misses.
The best part would be if he hits you. You turn.
He's got you kind of cornered around underneath this heavy wooden desk.
Weasels have bite attack.
Oh, he gets multi-attack.
Oh, there you go. Same number. Who can smack the weasel? Not this guy.
You guys start making your way down the stairs. What do you?
So he can see me.
Yes.
I stand on my hind legs and put my hands up. This is what we call the confound defense.
Confuse and baffle the enemy.
If he reaches his hands back, I try to leave my hands on him.
He tries to grab for you with his hand.
I let him.
With the two, he gets jumpy. He sort of picks you up. I got him. It's actually kind of sweet.
Start cuddling his hand.
Like he's someone's pet.
He knows tricks.
When you try to hit him with a hammer or a mallet, he goes like this.
Poor pet owner that doesn't taught their pet that. And you're making your way down the stairs, and your extra bonus goes away.
Who, mine?
Both of your the hour thing.
Oh, okay.
Give me more drugs.
I take a turn. It says give me more drugs. I take a turn. Let's see. How many
I
seconds?
was not being serious.
Oh.
That was not something I actually said in game.
Oh, okay.
I can't feel the drugs wearing off.
Mm.
You don't see the bar that you went away as far.
Yeah, it's like
My
my
buff meter went away, man.
Yeah, my hub says that some of my buffs ran out, so
Yes, I still have 2 more that I can drop of those. Actually, I haven't used any spells today.
Are you just making your way down towards?
Next floor, try to get a look on the. Where?
is there a map?
Yeah, map thing, looking for where the armory would be.
There's not a map, and if there is, it does not label the armory.
Does it say
Your
secure area?
No. Your best guess, though, is it's not going to be in one of the office levels up top. It's probably an underground vaulted area like it has been in other places.
Yeah. Smart me know that.
Yes.
You might also ask the looters.
No. The looters are now your problem, Vic.
So as he opens the door for the other guy, oh, what you messing about with? Come on.
Just throws you off the balcony. What the fuck?
Sets you on the table as they continue, from gold, piling it into bags.
I observe and keep track.
And you're doing that. You make your way down the flights of stairs to get to the ground level. Still not aware if there's anyone else in the building.
Yeah.
But you basically are looking for probably some security area that leads to a lower level. And in the middle of the woods, you awaken on Genji, feeling really battered and bruised.
Good job, Genji.
Kind of
Battered, bruised,
singed.
a little embarrassed.
Bare hands.
And that's where we'll pick up next time. You're at level 7 right now, right?
Yes.
Go up to level 8.
And suddenly you don't have another wild shape. Suddenly that weasel's a Uteraptor.
And roll your cryptocurrency.
So it's a D30 for me?
It's D3.
55.
10!
I got 2.
10.
What was yours? 4?
Yes.
I'm finally up to 50, everybody.
Celebrate. You're catching up. I'm at 55.
Yeah, what are your totals over there?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
74.
Jesus. So, does that mean you can pick up a legendary?
Oh, you have to map yours. You have.
Yeah, I have not. I suppose I might as
Check
well.
while he's doing that.
I don't know. Legendaries are like 125 or something.
I'm at 51.
75 is a very rare.
Yeah, so I'm still short one if I wanted to get a very rare.
Anyway, so they got up to level 8, and they're all in kind of a interesting places. Join us next time for more. Bye.